Imagine this, never standing in a long line or stressing about a missed property tax deadline ever again. Today, we're going to show you how to absolutely master the convenience of paying your property tax online in Jefferson County. Welcome to this explainer. We're here to turn a complex civic chore into a few quick, easy steps.
So, here is our game plan for today. We'll start out with understanding property tax, then move to preparing to pay online, walk through a step-by-step guide, talk about how to secure your transaction, cover the benefits of online payment, and wrap up with additional help and resources. Let's demystify this whole process so you can get those bills paid from your couch.
Part 1. Understanding property tax. To kick things off, let's quickly establish what exactly it is we're paying and why it's so incredibly essential for our local communities to function.
Basically, property tax is a levy based on the assessed value of your real estate, and it is literally the lifeblood of local infrastructure. The scale of this is wild. To put it into perspective, in places like Jefferson County, Kentucky, over 300,000 taxpayers pitch in roughly $1 billion a year. That money goes straight to 13 different taxing jurisdictions. So your payment is directly funding the schools your kids go to, the fire department's keeping you safe, and the roads you drive on every single day.
All right, part 2. Preparing to pay online. Now, before you just go clicking around on government websites, let's gather up exactly what you need for a totally stressful transaction.
Having these 4 basic things ready on your desk is going to save you so much frantic searching later. You'll want a stable internet connection, a secure private computer, definitely skip the public coffee shop Wi-Fi for this, your physical or digital tax bill, and your payment method ready to go. Sounds super basic, right? But having this stuff organized up front instantly takes the edge off tax season.
Here is the really crucial part. You absolutely have to have your specific property identifier handy. Depending on where you live, this might be called a schedule number, which is usually the last 6 digits of your PIN, or it could be a 14-digit property ID. You can almost always spot this right at the top left of your bill. Pinning this number down first guarantees your hard-earned money actually goes to your specific home account.
Part 3. Our step-by-step payment guide. For this explainer, we're going to use the official portal from Jefferson County, Colorado as our guide to show you exactly where to click. And hey, even if your specific local portal looks a tiny bit different, the underlying logic is universally the same. Here's the 10,000-foot view of the 4 simple steps you're going to take. First, head to the payment portal. Second, select your location and entity. Third, input the amount and how you're paying. And fourth, enter your info and hit submit. Let's break that down, shall we? Once you type in that official URL provided by your county, you'll land on a homepage just like this. Don't overthink it. Just click the local payments option to get rolling. This makes sure you're paying your local real estate taxes and not accidentally sending money to the IRS or the state. Next up, you're going to use the drop-down menus to route your money to the right place. Pick your state, like Colorado here, then select the treasurer as the payment entity, since they're the folks collecting the funds. Then, just choose property tax as the payment type. It's basically a quick filtering process to put you in the right digital checkout lane.
Moving right along, carefully type in the exact amount you owe. This is exactly why we had you grab your bill earlier. If you're paying past the initial due date, make sure you're including any specific penalties or interest. After that, just choose if you're using a debit card, a credit card, or an electronic check. Finally, you'll drop in that specific property identifier, like those last 6 digits of your PIN for the schedule number. Pop in your standard card details, and then review your total at the bottom. It's going to show your base payment, add in any system-calculated convenience fees, and give you a grand total to review before you confidently hit Continue.
Moving on to Part 4, securing your transaction. Transitioning to digital payments, especially for large sums of money, can feel a little daunting. So let's talk about how the county actually protects your sensitive data. Look, it is completely natural to wonder, is typing my credit card or bank routing number into a government portal actually a safe move? With everything going on with digital privacy these days, you absolutely should be asking that.
Well, you can definitely rest easy here. These county portals use verified, official payment gateways, like ACI payments or specific state-contracted vendors. All your information is electronically secured and encrypted while the funds transfer. Plus, you're never left in the dark. You'll get a verifiable digital receipt and a confirmation email the exact second your payment goes through, giving you an immediate paper trail.
Part 5. Benefits of online payment. Now that we know it's completely safe, let's weigh the sheer convenience of this whole system against the minor administrative costs of paying digitally. Transparency is key here.
Because local governments usually can't absorb the cost of credit card processing, you are going to see vendor convenience fees. As you can see, these vary slightly depending on your region. You're looking at around 2.25% for credit cards in places like Texas and Colorado, or flat e-check fees of just $1 or $2. The crucial thing to remember? The county doesn't keep a single cent of that fee. It goes straight to the secure payment processor.
But honestly, think about what you get in exchange for those few extra dollars. You get 24/7 access to pay your bill, zero paperwork, and the absolute peace of mind knowing your payment is processed almost instantly, usually credited by the very next business day. For a lot of us, skipping a trip to the courthouse and not having to take time off work makes that tiny processing fee a total bargain.
And finally, Part 6, Additional Help and Resources. If you do happen to hit a snag, or if your property situation is a bit complicated, don't panic. There is a fantastic safety net of resources out there to help you out.
First things first, you've absolutely got to keep your eyes on the calendar for crucial dates in your local tax cycle. Doing this online means you never have to miss a deadline. You can beat the clock and dodge those steep late penalties, which can seriously jump from 1.5% up to 5% or more depending on where you live. Eventually, unpaid bills can even be sold to third parties. So digital payments keep you safely ahead of all that mess.
If you ever get confused about your exact bill amount, always check your county's online FAQ first. Still stuck? Just call the treasurer or the local sheriff's property tax department directly, or shoot them an email. Now, just a heads up. For strict security reasons, county staff cannot enter your credit card info for you over the phone. But they are always super happy to look up your account, verify your exact property ID, or clear up any confusion on the amount you owe before you hit submit.
So, are you ready to reclaim your afternoon and confidently handle your civic duties right from the comfort of your couch? By following this quick guide, you can totally eliminate the stress of tax season. You know what to gather, where to click, and exactly how your data stays secure. It's time to make those frustrating courthouse lines a thing of the past.
Just a quick reminder before we go. Information is provided for educational purposes and may change over time. Viewers should verify details with the official Jefferson County website or contact their local office for the most up-to-date information. But now that you know how safe and easy this process truly is, what are you going to do with all that time you just saved? Thanks for hanging out with us for this explainer, and we will catch you next time.